What is up guys, it's Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. In order to continue the guides that I've been making, I wanted to make a video today about landmarks and what kind of landmarks are going to be available in which kingdom level, as well as which landmarks you should be investing in over the others, and telling you exactly what it costs and what you should be going for before you buy or you pull on the gacha. Anyways guys, if you guys find this video helpful and enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button and hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Run Kingdom videos I upload on YouTube. Anyways guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Guys, so we are back to our free-to-play account, my Hyrule Legend F2P. So in order to make this video, I actually upgraded I rushed it. Don't do this, don't ever do this, but I rushed from castle level 2 to all the way to 5 using a bunch of crystals. Yes, there were crystals gained from the maintenance, the emergency maintenance reward that we got. So I'm not too sad, but I did spend some crystals in order to make this video, because all of the landmarks actually unlock at level 5. Okay, so you have certain landmarks that you can make at Cookie Castle level 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I actually wrote every single one of them down, and it should be up on the screen right now in front of you. And it reads right on top, it says landmark info. Okay, this is what I wrote. Okay, all the landmarks are available to be built at Kingdom level 5. So at Kingdom level 5 is the time that all of the landmarks that are available in this game currently are unlocked, and you can actually build them. So if you guys look right here at Kingdom level 2, you actually have 4 different landmarks you can build. It's the TikTok Clock Tower, the Parfitarium, I'm so bad at pronouncing, so excuse my pronunciation, okay? Airy Haunted House, as well as the Molten Magma Mountain. So let me just go over to our game here and let me show you exactly what they are and what they do. So if you guys go to the Crispy Cookie Town, this is pretty much the first landmark that you're going to be able to build and that you should build. If you guys look right here, it says materials and goods production time -1%. Yes, it is not a lot, okay? 1% is not going to be a lot, but you are actually able to continuously upgrade this tower, and you can pretty much get it all the way up to 10%. 10% is a long time, guys, so I would highly suggest that it will help with the early game, so build the clock tower when you can. Sadly, I do not know the exact cost of the clock tower because I actually built this before I decided to make this video, so I wasn't able to get the cost, but I know for sure it's going to cost you only a couple gold, like maybe 20,000 or 70,000. I'm not sure, but it won't be costing you too much. So definitely first thing I'll recommend is building that clock tower. Okay, next one is going to be, I believe, there we go, Parfitarium. Alright, this one is not going to be something that I will recommend you buy because of the fact that it costs 5,000 crystals. Okay, 5,000 crystals, and it only gives you a Flame of Unity level 2 by 1, and it takes 18 hours for you to get one of these. Yes, it can help you out later on in the game when you are really invested in that guild boss battle or your guild, but in the earlier on, you should not be wasting 5,000 crystals to buy this landmark. It's not going to do any good. It does not give you any status boost or anything like that, so I would say don't buy this. Just skip it for the next one, okay? And then next one is going to be, I believe right here, this Airy Haunted House. So this one actually I will highly recommend right after the clock tower to build this, because as you can see, the boost that you get is all cookies crit percentage plus 3%. Okay, and it only costs 70,000 gold or coins. So I would definitely recommend you buy something like this because it is gold, as well as, okay, obviously you need to have some Aurora materials, but it only costs you gold, as well as it gives you a flat boost of 3% to all of your cookies crit percentage. So that is something that you can buy that will definitely help out early game. Next one is going to be actually right over, let me just see, oh, right here. Okay, so the Blade of Magic. So this one right here is the Molten Magma Mountain, and this one is going to cut off or decrease your train station timing or trade timing by 1%. So very similar to what the clock tower is doing, except this one is for the train station instead of the production. And this is going to cost 70,000 gold or coin. And yes, you can build this, it's not a problem, but just keep in mind that it's going to cost Aurora materials And I wouldn't say train station trading time by 1% is too, it's like something you need to 100% invest in, or because it is coins, I would highly recommend that you do buy this. And that is going to be all for level 2, guys. Let's move on to level 3. So if we look at the notes again, you should be able to see that all level 3, there's only 2 that actually gets unlocked when you are kingdom level 3. One of them is going to be the Everwinter Snow Globe and the Dreaming Jelly Lion statue. Okay, so let's go over to the kingdom and I will show you exactly what those are. Okay, so here we go. This is the Everwinter Snow Globe, and it's going to increase all of your cookies defense by 5%. And yes, it is going to increase the amount of aurora materials that are going to be needed by from 10 to 15, but this is going to only cost you 100,000 gold or coin. All right, I keep saying gold, but you guys know what I mean. It's only going to cost you 100,000 coin, and I would highly recommend that anything that you can get a flat boost rate of, like for your defense or attack and things like that, I will highly recommend you buy it with coins. And yes, of course, the aurora materials are going to be required, but it is better than spending crystals, and I would say go for it when you guys can, because defense too can definitely help out in story mode. And then the next one is going to be this Dreaming Jelly Lion statue, and it's only gonna cost you, I say only, but it's 2,400 crystals. The reason why I'm saying only is because later on when you guys do upgrade your cookie castle level, then the landmarks are going to get more expensive using crystals. So, and on top of that, if you guys compare it to the Parfitarium, it's 5,000 crystals. 5,000. Oh my gosh, I keep going out. But if you are spending 2,400, right, for a 5% attack boost for all your cookies, and on top of that you don't need any aurora materials, why would you not buy it, right? This is going to be the best landmark that you can buy with crystals by far. And I will highly recommend you guys save up some crystals for your cookie castle level 3 and then quickly buy this so that you can have a flat 5% rate without anything. You don't need to do anything except buy this thing, guys. So I would highly recommend that you guys do invest in the Dreaming Jelly Lion statue. Okay, so that's going to be for your cookie castle level 3. Alright, now moving on to cookie castle level 4, I'm gonna go pull up the note again, and right here, if you guys look at it, it says at castle level or kingdom level 4. Okay, I should say castle, but I just keep that in mind. Okay, number 1 is going to be the cake tower. This one is actually going to be from the Tower of Sweet Chaos. Okay, so I will go over that later. And we have the flower garden, the grand dessert tower, Ferris wheel, and the Gumball arcade machine. So let's go and look at the decor in the game. Alright, so if we go right over here, I'm going to show you, whoops, right here. This is going to be the cake tower, and it's going to actually cost you 1,200 cake pieces. As you can see, I only have 10, right? You need to clear the Tower of Sweet Chaos right over here. Well, not arena. You need to clear this in order for you to get cake pieces. And you need 1,200 of them, and that's going to take you a lot of time. But that's all you need. Right, that is all you need, and it's going to increase all of your cookies HP by 5%, and that's going to be a good addition to your landmarks as well as your stat booster. So I would say, you know, you're going to grind the Tower of Sweet Chaos anyways, so slowly grind it, and once you are able to buy this landmark, buy as soon as possible to get that 5% HP boost. But it's not a huge deal, guys. It is going to take a long time, so I'm not going to put anywhere near the must build. Okay, but we got the flower garden. This one is actually going to be the one where you can buy with 2,400 crystals once again, just like the lion statue, and it's going to increase your HP by 5%. So I would highly recommend this one as well when you do reach castle level 4 to build this, because of the flat boost of 5% to all of your cookies HP, and it does not cost you any materials to build. All it takes is 2,400 crystals. Yes, it is a lot of crystals. Yes, it costs 3,000 to do a temple. You are pretty much sacrificing one whole temple, but I can say for sure that building these landmarks are going to help you when you guys are playing this game, especially in PvE and arena. That's gonna give you guys a little boost in your stats. So I will highly recommend buying these things. Okay, next one I believe is going to be the Grand Dessert Tower. This one is another crystal one. However, I wouldn't recommend buying this one right away. Yes, it does help out eventually with the stamina jellies recharging time decreasing by 1%, it does help, but I wouldn't recommend you spend 3,000 to buy this landmark. And I would say buy it when you don't really need to spend your crystal anywhere. You do have extra spares, then you can go and buy this thing so that you have more stamina to move on with your story or for you to grind out for that topping. And then moving on to the next one, I believe is going to be the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel and the Gumball arcade machine, actually they do the same thing here, guys. They give you 1 soul stone every single day or every single 24 hours, and that is going to cost you 4,000 crystals. That's a massive amount, right? That is more than a temple that you're doing, and it takes 1 day for 1 soul stone to come out. And I could tell you that by this experience, I did buy the Gumball machine on my main account without knowing. It's not an epic, okay? It's not an epic. You can get random soul stones every single day, and I wouldn't recommend that you buy these in the earlier on, because it is a whole bunch of crystals. And I would say just get it when you guys can, right after buying something like this. All right, so I would say if I had to list the order of buying things in Cookie Castle level 4, then it's definitely going to be the Flower Garden, and then the Grand Dessert Tower. And then you could just buy the Ferris wheel or the Gumball machine, depending on whether you do want to spend 4,000 crystals. If you don't, then just go and pull on a banner, right? Alright, moving on to the last one is going to be Kingdom Castle, right? Kingdom Castle level 5 right over here, guys. And that's going to unlock a total of 6 landmarks here. We have the Vanilla Sanatorium, right? We got the Dark Lord's Castle, the Star Candy Observatory, the Skull Island Resort, sorry, is the Croissant Ziplin, and the last one is going to be the 6th one, Raspberry Chateau. Alright, so let's go into the game and show you guys exactly what they are. So this one is the #1 thing that I would highly recommend you buy right as you enter Cookie Castle level 5, and that is the Dark Lord's Castle, and that is going to increase all of your cookies damage resist by 5%. That is a ton, guys. It is a massive amount of 5%, and I'll definitely recommend you buy it. Yes, it is a little expensive. Remember what I said, 2,400 is not a lot. It is more than double the amount of 5,000, but I will highly recommend. This is definitely going to help you out, especially in the story mode when you need to have some extra damage resist in order to survive the mob's attack. And you know, for 5,000 crystal with no materials required, then I say it is something that you can just grab right away, save up that 5,000 when you guys do reach that Cookie Castle level 5, and buy it for that, you know, boost that you can get. Alright, next one is going to be the Star Candy Observatory. That's going to cost you 200,000 coins, and it's actually going to increase coins from battle by 2%. So coins you obtain from battle by 2%. It is going to cost you 20 of these Aurora compasses, so I wouldn't recommend you buy this right away. If you do have some extra spare compasses and you don't mind spending them, as well as 200,000 coins, then you can do it, but I would say skip on this and just go for the Dark Lord's Castle, okay? Alright, next one is going to be the Ziplin. This one's actually going to decrease the time of the balloon expedition by 1%. It is going to cost 20 of these Aurora pillars, and it's going to cost you 200,000 coins, just like how the right here the Star Candy Observatory did, except instead of the compasses, is going to be the pillars. And I wouldn't recommend you buy this one either, because of the fact that you're using 20 of these pillars. These are going to be very, very important for you to have later on and farm for the cookie houses as well as your castle in order to upgrade them. So I would say, you know, hold off on it until you don't really need to, or you are kind of stuck in a certain castle level because you don't want to move on forward. Then I would say that's when you should be building these things. Next one is going to be the tropical island one, where it's the Skull Island Resort. This one actually is going to be a pretty decent one, I would say. It's going to give you 30 extra stamina jellies every single day, and it's going to cost you 5,000. But I would say if you do have spare crystals, which probably not many of the free-to-play players have, then I would say go for it. But it definitely, if I had to make a decision between the resort and the castle, then definitely go with the castle, right? It's going to cost you the same amount, just go for the castle. And the last one is going to be the Raspberry Chateau, and this one is actually going to be giving you a Aurora material every single day. Alright, so this one is not bad at all. It is something that can actually help you out throughout the game, and it's going to be the same with the vanilla Sanatorium, and it's going to give you 1 row of material every single day. However, I would say it is not worth over the castle, so I would say definitely when you do have 5,000 crystals, go for the castle. Alright, anyways guys, that's going over every single one of the decor or the landmarks that are available in the game. If you do want to go and quickly find every single one of these landmarks, then you can actually go to the index button right over here on the bottom right corner of your screen, and you can go and choose a second tab, and this will pop up all 17 landmarks that are available to you guys. And I could have done this, but I just did it so that, you know, to show you guys exactly where they're located. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just go to the index and the second tab, and you'll be able to find all of them. So to wrap up this video, I want to tell you guys exactly the order of things that I want you guys to build these landmarks if you do want to follow my guide. And that's going to be the TikTok clock tower is going to be #1 thing you should definitely buy and build when you guys are starting off this game. I believe that's going to be like the first thing they might actually just make you build, and that's a good thing. Alright, if they do not, then definitely just go for it, guys. It's going to help you out throughout the game just entirely. And then next one is going to be the Eerie Haunted House. Because of that 3% crit rate, it's only 70,000 coins, so definitely go for that as well. Next one at Cookie Castle level 3, I would say go for the Jelly Lion first, and then maybe if you do have some extra pillars, then you can go with the Snow Globe. But I would highly recommend you do buy the lion statue for that 2,400 crystals to get that 5% extra attack for all of your cookies. Next one is going to be for Cookie Castle level 4. I wouldn't buy any of these ones right over here, the Ferris wheel, Gumball arcade machine, and the Grand Dessert Tower, and I'll just go skip and build the flower garden with for that 2,400 crystals for that 5% of the HP boost for all of your cookies. It is going to be the easiest way for you to get some flat boost just by spending some crystals that you have saved up either from your guild boss battle for the arena or any of the events, as well as the compensation that they give you. The game is very generous, and if you do beat and continue on with the story, then you should be able to easily save up 2,400 for the lion statue and an extra 2,400 for the flower garden. But I would say if you do just buy the lion statue and you do want to save up, then go all the way up to Cookie Castle level 5 and build the Dark Lord's Castle. This one is going to be actually better than the HP because it's giving you damage resist, which is going to allow your cookies to survive longer and take less damage. So save up a little bit more than double, but still it's going to help you out greatly, and I wouldn't miss out on this, guys. Definitely go with the 5% damage resist landmark, which is going to be the Dark Lord's Castle. And yeah, that's going to be the #1 thing that I will buy when I do reach Cookie Castle level 5. And then after that, it is all up to you. Definitely you can buy Cake Tower, but this one is going to take you a very long time. Even for me, who has been playing this game for a long time, it took me a ton of time to save up all the way up to 1,200 cake pieces. So don't worry about this, you will eventually get to this. But when you are at Kingdom level 5 or higher, for those players who have been skipping out on buying the landmarks, so here's the order. I will buy TikTok Clock Tower, the Jelly Statue or the Jelly Lion Statue, and then the Dark Lord's Castle, and then the Eerie Haunted House, the Ever Winter Snow Globe, the Flower Garden, and then I will go for something like the Skull Island Resort or the Grand Dessert Tower, as well as the Molten Magma Mountain, Star Candy Observatory, Croissant Ziplin. Those are the ones that I will go for after I have built the Clock Tower, Haunted House, Snow Globe, Lion Statue, Flower Garden, and the Dark Lord's Castle. So those are going to be it, and very later on in the game when you do have spare crystals to use, then go for the arcade machine, Ferris wheel, the Parfitarium, or whatever you guys want to buy with the extra crystals that you guys have, then go for it. But like I said, definitely you want the Clock Tower, the Lion Statue, and the Dark Lord's Castle. Those three are probably going to be the top 3 choices that I would say that you should buy, and I will highly recommend you save up some crystals. It's going to be a total of 7,400, so save up that in order to buy these two. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for this guide or this kind of run through of all the landmarks that are available in the game. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I broke it down enough so that you guys really understand what's important in this game and what you should be buying when you do have the chance. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Kingdom videos I upload on YouTube. And don't worry, I am continuously going to cover all these little aspects in the game where it's going to help the newer players who are transitioning from maybe Genshin Impact to Cookie Kingdom, or just starting off a new gacha game and wants to learn a little bit more in order for them to not screw up when they're playing this game. I want to thank you guys for watching this video once again, and I'll see you guys next time.